Welcome to Market Matters with Motter. I'm Trisha Motter with E3 Realty. And today we are in the city of Cupertino, California, in the heart of Silicon Valley, right in front of Phil's Coffee Shop, one of our favorites on Main Street, to talk about what we love about Cupertino, the latest market data and insights, as well as a recent client experience. So let's take a look. Cupertino is located in Silicon Valley, where you will find major tech centers surrounding residential neighborhoods that climb into the foothills of the Santa Cruz mountain range. This is the backdrop for living, working, and playing in Cupertino, California. The city is renowned as a center for innovation in Silicon Valley with over 60,000 residents. Around the world, Cupertino is famous as the home of the high-tech giant Apple and known as one of the founding cities of Silicon Valley and as a city with excellent public schools. Quality schools and closeness to technology jobs make Cupertino a desirable location for a highly educated and culturally diverse population. More than 60% of residents aged 25 years or older hold a bachelor's degree or higher, and more than 40% were born outside of the U.S. Cupertino's lush social tapestry includes a range of parades and events, such as the Diwali Festival of Lights, Cherry Blossom Festival, Moon Festival, and Tournament of Bands. Education, innovation, and collaboration are the hallmarks nourished by the city government, the community, and businesses. The Santa Clara County Library System occupies a state-of-the-art two-story, 54,000 square foot building. Lastly, the parks and walking trails provide a closeness to nature. Now let's look at the data for single-family homes in Cupertino. When it comes to the average sales price, the current average is at $2.56 million, which is down from $2.7 million this time last year. However, when we look at the list to sales price ratios, this time last year we had 12.2% above list price was the average. Now we're at 2.2% above list price. So we're seeing people not coming in as high as they were last year in terms of their offers and selling significantly above list price, but we're still seeing on average homes selling 2.2% above that initial asking price. And when it comes to the days on market, this time last year we had 8 days on average before going pending. Now we're at 21 days before a home enters into contract. So we're seeing that these trends are showing that the market is giving buyers a little bit more time before making a decision and not coming in as high as they originally had to with making that offer, but it's still a very strong seller's market for those that are selling in this time. Now let's take a look at the condo and townhouse market in Cupertino, where we see the current average sales price at $1.46 million, where this time last year we were seeing at $1.488 million. Now, we've seen that reduction in terms of the average sales price in that slight manner. However, when it comes to the average days on market, we went from 45 days this time last year to now 27 days. So we've reduced the number of days on market before entering into contract. And in terms of the list to sales price ratio, we've seen that improve as well, going from 3% to now 4.4% above that initial asking price for condos and townhouses. So we're seeing that improvement in terms of less days on market and selling above in this market as people are getting more comfortable with the idea of getting back to communal living. In comparison to Santa Clara County as a whole, single-family homes have an average sales price of $1,945,000, which is down by $57,000 on average from this time last year, which isn't a drastic difference, but when we're looking at the days on market, we have a slight increase to 25 days on market before going into contract with an average list to sales price ratio of 100%. So we are seeing homes throughout the county and Silicon Valley having price reductions, but the majority of homes are still selling on average at list price within 25 days. Looking at condos and townhouses in Santa Clara County, we see the average sales price at $1,036,000, which is actually up by $38,000 from this time last year for the average sales prices. And in terms of days on market, most of those properties are taking 24 days before entering into contract to go pending. And in terms of the list to sales price ratio, we're at 99.9%. And we're seeing that increase of those average home values and still relatively short time on market due to people getting more comfortable again with the idea of communal living. As we talked about in our last episode of Market Matters with Motter, change can cause fear, which is only natural. But change is not as scary as it might seem to be. And what we're seeing based off of the data is that it's still a strong market for those that are wanting to sell. And for those that are wanting to buy, they have a little bit more time to make a decision and not having to compete against as many buyers in today's market. And we're seeing those price changes and fluctuations due to those rising of interest rates that we've been seeing, which is only natural. When your monthly payment increases, it brings down how much you want to actually pay for that property you're offering on, which is all natural and a part of what we're seeing in today's market. And in terms of how we're seeing the open houses and buyer activity, we're seeing the number of people coming through open houses have reduced. However, for the homes that we've been selling and putting on the market, when they are well upgraded and very well thought out on strategy, plan, and a pricing strategy that is proven to work, we've seen even just this past weekend, we had over 70 groups through our open house and multiple offers received selling significantly above list price, where in a neighborhood, we've seen most of the homes taking well over 30 days to sell. So it really goes to show that pricing is everything, and really understanding the data on a macro and micro level specific to that neighborhood, zip code, and that home in terms of the category, classifications, and the available buyer inventory for that home. Now let's hear from the Bedellis as they share their story of what it was like for me to help them with selling their home. These are amazing past clients I met many years ago at an open house, helped them sell their home to buy their next, and many years later, help them sell that home for their next chapter of life. So thank you so much, Joe and Susie, for sharing your story.
Trisha was with us when we sold our last home and bought our new home. So when we decided to sell again, there was no question that we'd choose Trisha again. In our initial meeting, she came with a solid plan of action using market software to show trends on buyer activity at specific price points, and what we needed to do to get our home ready based on her experience. She has a vast networking group of professionals, contractors, stagers, cleaners, and more. We didn't need to go searching to get things done. We simply took advantage of her concierge services to make the process faster and easier. The first open house weekend was a success, which outperformed the other open houses in the area in the same weekend through her boosted advertising. We were presented with multiple offers within 5 days of being on the market. Unfortunately, the transaction fell through the day before closing due to the buyer's medical emergency. She worked tirelessly and even on her vacation to make sure we were ready to go back on the market and bring all opportunities to the table. Trisha is a strong negotiator and made sure we got the best the market could provide. With the shifting market and interest rate increases, we were worried. However, Trisha kept positive and kept to her well thought out plan. We had 2 more open houses with several private showings, and we were back with multiple offers and quickly in escrow with a smooth close. She got us the highest price in the neighborhood, not just once, but twice. Trisha was amazing throughout the whole process. She kept us informed and up to date with everything. Her experience, team, strategy, and knowledge is unparalleled. If you are looking for the best realtor in the Bay Area, contact Trisha. You won't be disappointed.
Thank you so much, Joe and Susie, for sharing your story. I truly appreciate it. And for any of you that are looking at buying or selling in today's real estate market or would like to plan out your future, I'm here to help you with creating a customized plan based off of your unique situation. You can use my 17 years of experience in the real estate industry as well as local market insights to help you understand all your options available, as well as using the highest technology and tools to help you accomplish anything that you would desire in today's market. So my number is below at 408-221-5803. And please contact me with any real estate questions or for helping with those that you know that are looking to help solve their problems in today's market. Thank you so much, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.